Hey, hi, and what's up? Thank you all for 1,000 subscribers. You guys are amazing. That means we've earned 1,200 Energon cubes, and our goal has just risen to 10,000. Now let's dive into today's feature, Studio Series Gamer Edition War for Cybertron Starscream. Quick note, today's voiceover will be done by my cousin, because I am hella sick.
Starscream in Transformers War for Cybertron is the absolute embodiment of ambition and betrayal. He starts out as a neutral scientist working alongside Jetfire, but when Megatron enters the picture, Starscream can't resist the allure of power. He betrays the Autobots and becomes one of the most infamous Decepticons ever. As a Seeker, Starscream dominates aerial combat, with devastating airstrikes and unmatched speed. His loyalty to Megatron? Yeah, it's purely opportunistic. He's a schemer, constantly plotting his rise to power. Starscream is sharp, arrogant, and cunning, qualities that make him both a valuable Decepticon and a huge liability. Figures paint and sculpting? Absolutely stunning. The head is beautifully sculpted with those piercing, soul-sucking red eyes and perfectly painted face that screams Starscream. His shoulders feature two little straps that extend outward, giving him a much more threatening silhouette. It's a small detail, but it adds so much presence. The torso is another standout feature. That fiery orange cockpit, gorgeous. And it's made from a softer plastic, so you don't have to worry about snapping it off. Now let's talk about the arms. They're nicely sculpted, though they don't have much paint. But I've gotta say the hand positioning, chef's kiss. It adds so much personality to the figure. Moving now to the legs, the lack of paint does not take away from their design. I especially love those big, bulbous feet. Their colors separated and painted beautifully. And the back? Honestly, it looks fantastic. Everything folds up clearly and doesn't feel messy at all. Overall, Robot Mode gets a gold Energon cube. This figure is so much fun to pose. Let's break it down. The head moves up and down and rotates 360 degrees, which is perfect for dynamic Starscream poses. The shoulder pads also rotate slightly, a small but appreciated feature. His arms have a full range of motion, rotating a full 360 degrees and extending all the way out. Oh, and he's got double jointed elbows, which is fantastic for dynamic poses. Plus, you can swap out his left arm for a simple rifle, which clicks in perfectly thanks to a solid joint. Moving on to the waist, he's got a swivel. It doesn't go all the way around, but hey, it's still great for his design. The legs are fully articulated. They go forward, backward, and outward with ease. Seriously, this guy could kick someone in the face without breaking a sweat. His knees bend 90 degrees, and the ankles, insane bending range, making him super fun to pose. Starscream, pose and roll out.
Yeah.
First, we're starting with the torso. Flip out the inner parts and shove his head right into that mess, while pulling out the nose cone. Then, detach his backpack, fold in the ailerons, flip open the side panels, and don't forget to pull on the Cybertronian spikes. Now we move on to the legs. Time to break his tibias. Shove those broken legs upward and start pegging everything together. Next, flip down the shoulder guards and peg them into place. Peg the wings into his legs, flip up those tiny leg wings, and then for the final step, say it with me, break his elbows! Fold those arms into his chest cavity and boom, you're done. His vehicle mode is absolutely gorgeous and it's super accurate to the game model. And those massive thrusters on the back, perfect. Alt mode rating, Platinum Energon Cube. I think I said that right. I absolutely love this figure. My only minor complaint, he's a bit wide in robot mode. Other than that, he's an amazing representation of a war for Cybertron Starscream. If you can find him at a reasonable price, I snagged mine for $32. I highly recommend picking him up. Oh, and don't let the Hasbro promo images fool you. He looks way better in person. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And as always, see you in the next one.
Good luck with that.